Hi, I'm Patrick and I'm Junction Youth Advisor.
Hi, I'm Rebecca and I'm also Junction Youth Advisor.
And together we're going to get the lockdown lowdown from a couple members of the Junction staff.
Hiya, I'm April Wendy and I'm the Creative Express worker.
And I'm Helen and I'm the Young Person's Voice Worker. And April, Wendy and I get to work alongside the Junction Youth Advisors, or the JYAs.
Okay, right, I'm going to get us started. So, both of you, how has your lockdown been going so far?
Well, for me, it's been up and down, like emotionally. I found it pretty overwhelming at the start. I moved back in with family, which has actually been really good, but also weird. Obviously, I'm living in the house where I grew up as a teenager, so that's a bit weird. I struggled with being creative near the start as well. I think I was overwhelmed, struggled to do things that were creative that would normally kind of help me. But I feel now I've got this sort of new normal happening, new routines, and I'm getting back into that stuff. So that's definitely helping. So not bad, I suppose, is what I'm saying now. Ellen, what about you?
Kind of very similar, like a mixed bag for me as well. I think there's some days that I've just felt kind of really flat and a bit bored and just wanted to go out and like make plans and do fun stuff. But then there's been other days that I quite enjoyed working from home and the peace and quiet. So a bit all over the place. So that's what my lockdown's been like.
April Wendy, what's been happening with the Junction during lockdown?
I suppose the most obvious thing for us is that we haven't been working in the building at all. But right from the start, what we did work really hard at doing as a staff team was keeping connected with the people who we were already working with. So the young people who were maybe accessing the counselling or the one-to-one service, we tried to make sure we were still keeping up with them, like on a weekly basis, trying to connect. And even people we knew who were like regulars and they're dropping and walking, if we had the contact details, we let them know we were available as well. I suppose that was the biggest difference for us initially, not being in the building with young people. But what we worked on really hard at the start was developing, it's become a brand new service now to work remotely, so that's the digital drop-in.
So, what exactly is the digital drop-in and how does it work?
So in some ways it's really like our building-based services, like our drop-in and our walk-in. So it's really just a time for young people to speak to a worker about whatever it is on their mind. But obviously, like the big difference is you can now get the support by phone or text or email, WhatsApp, Zoom, just whatever way is easiest. So all you do is you get in touch and you ask for support, and then a worker will get back to you and arrange a time that they'll get in touch with you. And then I guess like the main thing, the big difference is, since you're not coming into the Junction, is that we just kind of recommend that you try and find a safe place that you're going to be able to open up and feel comfortable and get some peace and quiet to talk.
So if a young person did contact the digital drop-in, what sort of thing would they say? Because they might feel a bit strange doing it at first and they wouldn't really know how to word it.
Yeah, so I think like the best thing is just to keep it simple. So sort of say, hi, my name's Helen. I'm wanting to get some support, and then say how you want to get the support, if it's by text or phone or whatever's best for you. And then obviously give your contact details. And if you can, maybe say a little bit about what you want support with. So maybe just one sentence to say, oh, I'm not sleeping well, or I'm having panic attacks, whatever that might be. But if that's too difficult, then it doesn't matter, and just start with the basic details.
Sounds like it could be a good option for young people in terms of getting support. So what about you guys? What have you been doing to look after yourselves in lockdown?
Well, for me, obviously, like I've been living with family, and I know I hear this a lot, this thing about, stay connected with other people. It's one of the key things, but they're saying it for a reason. There's definitely something about connecting with other people. I even feel it with the Junction staff. It's weird for us not being able to be sitting in the drop-in area on the sofas, all comfy, having our team meetings. Now we're suddenly doing it on a screen. So it is different, but there's also something, I don't know, something really healthy and helpful in connecting with each other that way. So definitely, I would say both with the people I work with, the team, and like with my friends, that staying connected has been one of the biggest things that's kind of helped me throughout lockdown in terms of looking after myself. And the other thing, I was saying it had been hard around the creativity and writing and things like that, but now I'm back into those routines. They're really helping me. So I'm part of a writing group that meets like once a week, and we share each other's work and we read it back to each other. it just gives me a nice energy, and it feels like my normal life a little bit coming back in. So I think trying to find those little bits of like normalcy coming back in where I can get them has been really helpful. What about you, Helen? What's been helping you?
So I think for me, like a big thing is been having a routine. I think especially working from home, I realised like how easy I would get distracted. So, you know, even just things like making sure I brush my teeth before I start working and like get dressed and, you know, going out for walks. Like having a routine like that has really helped me stay a bit more focused. And I think the other big thing for me is just getting outside. Like usually I love going outside. So when we could only go out once a day, I find that quite difficult. But now I'm really enjoying just getting sort of that feel of freedom and being able to go and ride my bike and go for walks and runs. It's been really good.
What about you guys? What about you, Patrick? What's been helping you through lockdown?
One thing that's been helping me is just sort of keep busy. Kind of similar to Helen, is I've been trying to keep a daily routine, just to fill my day so I don't feel like I'm wasting a lot of time. I've been trying to get back into reading and running, and trying to do a few productive tasks a day, even if they're not that much, just so I feel like I'm using my time quite well.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Rebecca?
One thing that I have found really helpful for me is setting a goal each day, whether it's big or small or anything from like reading one chapter of a book to cooking something new or getting outside for a walk. It's helped to get into a routine a lot more, and that has helped a lot.
Sounds good.
Right, so that's all our questions for today. Thank you for giving us the Junction Lockdown Lowdown.
You're welcome. Thank you for asking us.
Yeah, it's been pretty painless. Thank you very much.
And thanks to those of you taking time to watch our video. Take care of yourself, everyone. Bye now.